Hello there, Aries. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's for Aries for August of 2019. We're already 8 months into the year, Aries. I can't believe it. Anyhow, for everybody that is new out there, I pull 4 cards for the month. We'll use the bottom card on the deck for overall view of the month, and pull an angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now look at your moon sign and rising sign. You get a more comprehensive view of the month. I don't think these cards are going to go week by week. I think they'll blend in and out throughout the month as an overall theme. And the other thing is, I am an empath. I have this weird speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you during the reading, so all of us Aries get named Frankie for the time of the reading. I have a short message for us before we start, and what it felt like is the burdens of the world are on my shoulders. It's like work, 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 work without any reprieve, and it's time for backing up. And when I saw these cards, I thought, yeah, they probably were, because there was a card in here that points to that. Now, I believe we need a break, and that's what they keep saying. So if there's an opportunity or option to have a break or take some time, we should be doing that for ourselves this month, because it feels like if we don't, we're not going to have enough time to later. So the word I keep hearing is delegate, delegate, delegate. Like pass off or hand down some of that extra responsibilities that we're handling. Tell somebody else to step up to the plate and help, because our words are really good and our cards are pretty amazing here. We have honesty, transformation, truth, willingness, and peace. And I think, looking at these cards, I think for some of us this is going to be directly to do with our money making abilities this month, because our card on the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune, and maybe it is because the pentacle of Seven of Pentacles is underneath. I can't get the words out my mouth, Aries. So that's a work card, because you're harvesting the seeds you have sown. But this card here is we have put something into motion, and it's unstoppable, and it with the Wheel of Fortune, it will run its course no matter what we do. We've done something like maybe quit a job, made travel reservations, make some travel reservations, get off from underneath the grind for a little bit if it's possible. We ended a relationship maybe, or we opted out of some kind of friendship or other situation. But whatever it is we did, the Wheel of Fortune means destiny has been set in motion, and it will go and play out as it was intended to play out. There's usually not much more for us to do with this card except go with the flow, because we started it and actually we're on for the ride. And I love Wheel of Fortune energy. Uh, but with the card, sometimes there's some unexpected events that'll happen, like we meet people while we're away on a trip, or um, we get made an offer of some type, out of the blue, maybe a promotion at work or a new opportunity comes into our life. But they're just like part of the grand plan for our life. So it's setting that destiny in motion. So, and it's also like the precursor to good fortune, which is wonderful because it's a number 10, and I love that for us. It's a number, it would be 1. So that means everything is fresh, fresh start, new beginnings. The things that were bothering us before now are dealt with much more easily, or with more ease is the way they want me to say it. It's a card of our word down here, transformation. and a card of truth because we've started this honesty and truth, like with ourselves. Maybe we laid down the law and we did the delegate because perhaps something happened and we need a little more help because we Aries do it all ourselves. We just go do it. It's like, who else can do it better? I understand that. I have a lot of fire energy in my chart too, so it's like, who else could do it but me? Or do it and do it right. But we're the ones that did this. We took that shot. We, started moving forward, and whatever we're moving forward with or for, jump on for the ride. Because it's a smart, wise thing when spirit when it's set in motion like that, to go with the flow of grace and to be willing to take the ride. Because if we're the one that did it, maybe something at work, and now we're going to delegate, like they said, here, I'm tired of carrying all the load, I need a break. I haven't taken a break in a long time, because we're like that. You know how we are when we start, but we're like that. We need that little bit of peace before all the excitement begins to come in. And 10 is the number 1. So everything's restarting. Good fortune, good things coming into our life. They say the wheel of fortune goes both ways, but I'm telling you, I don't feel that in this particular reading at all. I think whatever we started, we are, like finishing, and we're in a flow. So be willing to take the ride. And that's exactly what they're saying. Be willing to take the ride and go with it because it's good. Remember, good fortune. Now, this could be financial good fortune. It can be good fortune in other ways. We're all different Aries, so for each one of us it's different. But what comes up next is the Ace of Rods, which is another beginning card. So another 1. We have 2 ones, and actually 3 in this reading. We have 3 fresh starts, new beginnings. I think of this as the hand of God coming out of the cloud. I think I have the glare off of there for you, and I don't know what my camera's doing. I had to start this video, Aries, already twice because it was my brain clicking, and now the camera's doing something weird with us too. We'll hope it doesn't shut off like it did last month. But I think of this ace as fresh new starts, new beginnings, because we got these little shoots of leaves coming out from the top of it. Fresh new starts, new beginnings. It's upright, so it's pointed upright. I'm going up, on, and out, and it's new beginning. Usually with the Ace of Rods or Wands, whatever you want to call it, it involves business or finance, some type of enterprise energy, because it's fire energy like us, Aries, Leo, Sag type energy. It shows we've planted the seeds for a new birth or a new beginning, possibly a creative type money making idea. But the key to the Ace of Rods card is freedom from restraints that have hampered us in the past. So that's the excellent part about it. This is another card, transformation and truth. Right there, there's our words there. When we get free from anything that hampered us in the past, it enables us to take on a new role or to forge a new identity, a lot of times through our work, like this 7 of Pentacles that's underneath this Wheel of Fortune. So I think, oh my goodness, right under that's the Magician. I think some of us are going to just take that break, like they're telling us to do, and then come back and have like everything flowing, amazingly flowing. Now for some of us, this can be in romance or something. Maybe we broke up with someone and we're done, it's over, and this is the new beginning for us in a relationship thing where we would have that honesty and truth, because fire energy is loyal, trustworthy type of energy. So wherever this is placed, whether it's our career or entrepreneur stuff, that kind of thing, um, it will obviously, how do I want to put this? They're telling me to put it a different way. And I think that's because of the next card that's coming up here. It will come forward in a rapid manner, because we've started that destiny here in motion. So it's coming forward in a really rapid manner, because our next card is the Eight of Rods, or Wands, or whatever you want to call them. I don't know why they changed the name on those cards. This is a card of movement towards our goals, which are assured. When we get this Eight of Rods, it means they're assured, just like success in that Wheel of Fortune, just like the Ace of Rods. Okay, so it is coming at us. So it's the time of following through on what has already been put into motion, and make plans for the next moves. Like the Wheel of Fortune, it's been put in motion. So now we're making the plans for the next move. So the card actually means we've shot our arrows into the air, and they're heading right to the spot where we aimed them. So whatever it is we did is coming to fruition, or coming out and coming into play with this card, and it usually happens really rapidly. An arrow does not move through the air at like the speed of nothing. It moves very fast, except when I shoot them, they usually fall on the ground. But really, it moves, it's a fast moving energy, so it would mean it's time for action, for initiating the next phase or level of our enterprise, or whatever it is we're doing. Even if it's a new relationship, and this has nothing to do with career thing. It can mean maybe vacation, because it can mean air travel, landings and taking off again, like travel type energy, busy, hopeful situations where things are moving very fast, like I said the last time. And if we were to move with them, but we are to stay who we are. We're not to let it knock us off of our course or our path in any manner. We establish the role that we want to play, and we let go of those roles in our life that no longer that we no longer feel comfortable with. That's the way they want me to say it. The roles we no longer feel comfortable with, we get rid of, okay? Because we have honesty, truth in here, and that word peace and willingness. And then we get the actual transformative type energy that is coming for us, or coming to us, all right? Because I know there's that, remember, the carrying the heavy loads and the burdens, and delegate, delegate, delegate. That's our next card, and that's the 10 of Rods. So this is another number 1. So when we get this particular 10, it means we're taking up or taking on sometimes new responsibilities appropriate to the new cycle that's coming in our life, which is wonderful. they might seem like they're heavy or burdensome at the time, but we would have the strength, the energy, and the character to be able to carry them. Um, we would feel like we could do anything at this point, even if it was an extremely difficult task. Now, that's for some of us, okay? Now, for the others of us, it may be that we expended a lot of effort and our labor went for nothing, or we may be carrying burdens that really do not belong to us. And that makes us feel weary and as if the whole world's on our shoulders, which is hard. There goes that computer doing its glitchy thing again. And that's not a comfortable feeling, but it's up to us whether that heavy responsibility that we have undertaken is legitimately ours. Um, if it's legitimately required and if it's legitimately ours, that's the way they want me to say it. Or if others in the family or the organization sometimes, are shirking their duties or not doing their parts. Because sometimes one member of a family or an organization gets all the dirty work for the simple reason they they can do it and they're willing to do it. Like our word down here, willingness, willing to do it and they can do it. So make sure that others are doing exactly what they need to do, doing their full share. If I'm the Aries on the other side of this is not mine. Make sure others are doing their full share and ask for help, just like our original message there, if we need it. And do not let pride stand in our way with this card, because we all know what we're like I said in the beginning. We are organized, we are fast, we're efficient. If let's say I'm cleaning my kid's bedroom, okay, and he's 19 or 20, and I can't open the door to put in all the clothes I've just washed for him. I can't open the door up to put him in because his room is a pig pen. That kind of energy. That I get a hold of that kid and I say, you know I'm tired of doing this. It's your turn to take out your own garbage. Or the coworker, I always think, leaves early every single Friday night. We get this card a lot, Aries, because we really are diligent at what we do. And the coworker leaves early every Friday night because they got to get their nails done. Well, maybe I'd like to go on vacation or get my nails done. I'm tired of finishing up your work for you because I know it has to be done. Basically, it's that kind of energy. If I don't want to carry it, put it back into the hands of whoever it belongs to. Because, and I'm saying it that way because our next energy that's coming up here in these cards is kind of funny. It's the Page of Swords energy. That's air energy, male or female, okay? That'd be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. And if you look at his face, he's staring straight ahead, that sword right smack in front of him. And it cracks me up for the simple reason he's so overconfident, right? That if anybody sneaks up behind him, he knows he can whack them down. Like the King of Swords has the ability and the strength and the force to be able to go to war, but it's a mature energy. It very rarely uses it if diplomacy can be used instead. The Page of Swords energy is one of those energies that don't quite got diplomacy down pat yet. So this could be a partner that I'm walking away from that could be acting immature, or it could be I'm trying to think here. He's also can be very annoying. It's the same energy as the Queen of Swords. She wants the facts and the facts only. Asks for the what, why, who, how, don't hit me up with your emotion. But he asks so many questions, because he genuinely wants to know that it can get on your nerves. So it could be, I'm walking away from this type of energy. I don't want to listen to it anymore. Um, he's self confident, though, and he knows he can easily defeat anyone who appears. So it's a troublesome type of energy, and I think that's part of what's going on for us in this reading, because he's a messenger. This particular page is a messenger that can bring news of difficulties and problems. It could be related to someone that is younger, like a more immature energy. Maybe someone failed their college exams or exams at school and they're not telling us that they did it. That kind of energy where they're hiding something. It has a element, it carries an element of experimentation. Um, Either we are or someone else is taking some kind of risk. I don't feel it's us though, or behaving in a risky manner that could cause problems, maybe for us. Um, he's motivated, I want to motivated by unconventional activity. He or she. I these are general readings, so I can't, pin it down for us. But someone who's motivated by the unconventional, um, can be a little irritating with all the questions, but they're genuinely usually interested. So some of us are going to have this at the work energy, others of us may be walking away from this particular type of energy. Some of us may be walking towards it because they're genuinely good people. They're just not quite mature yet, or it can be the person I'm taking the load for, and I've shot my arrows in the air and I'm moving forward with it. And I am not taking the load anymore. I think generally, for the most of us, it's going to have something to do with that attitude. So for all of us, I want to say, we're going to be so busy, and we don't want to have that overconfident thing. We want to be self-confident. We want to be honest and truthful, which we are. We want to be willing to transform. We have three energies here of one, two tens and a one, the ace of swords energy here. So the way I'm feeling this is it could be, maybe something unexpected coming up at work that's going to change, that would demand that we have to work even harder than what we normally do. So be sure, I'm losing my little angel card here. Be sure that we take the time we need before that energetics starts. Holy crap, Aries. We got a good angel card here. Whoop, I'm losing all the rest of the cards. In the process, I just knocked our little page of swords on his butt. Here we go. Shower of abundance. That's excellent. I think that's what this means. Some kind of transformational energy that's raining down these good things on us because of whatever it is we've started in motion with this wheel of fortune. I really kind of feel that might be for all of us in some manner or form in our lives. It says, to heal your financial situation, first give us your worries and concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. That's a difficult thing for us, that acceptance. If it's coming at us, we usually are, oh no, oh no, 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 I can handle it myself. Take it this month, Aries. It says, let's see, as we work together, your financial situation will heal just as fast as you'll allow it. So if somebody offers us something, jump on it, Aries. I surely am. This Aries is jumping on it for this month. Let's see where it is. Where did it go? Oh, okay, I found it for us. The card is a sign that your prayers about finances have been heard and answered. You can listen to and follow your gut feelings right now. The more you can listen to and follow the gut feeling, the quicker you will experience the improvement in the financial situation. Maybe for some of us, that's investing in ourselves by applying for another job or moving past a relationship. With this Page of Swords energy, if this is a friend energy, I wanted to say that when I held it up. I'm going to say it now. Make sure if I'm turning it into a romantic relationship that I'm willing to risk the friendship. You know, just in case it was like an extra that came through my head, I didn't say. It says the coins that you're finding lately are loving signs from your angels and departed loved ones. An unexpected financial windfall is coming to you. Give any financial fears to your angels and follow any guidance that you receive, as it could be an answered prayer about finances. Abundance can take many forms, including having more time, opportunities, or clear ideas, and it can. Well, Aries, that's our reading for this month, and I want to tell you all, thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and for your comments. I read each and every one of them, and I really appreciate them. If anybody wants to know more about me or just go neb about me, all the information's down below in the About section, or if you need to set an appointment with me. All of the information to do that is over at the website in the About section. There's 2 short videos over there that explain the classes I put out there for you guys. A prayer class is, one explains a prayer class, one explains a sutra as the prayer class. Very comprehensive. It's 2.5 hours long. Explains how to format prayers and why you do them that way. And the sutras are thought forms put in a simple meditation. It takes 5 minutes and it enhances the clear perceptions dramatically. Those are over at the website now. And to everybody I've met through 3 whole years of doing YouTubes, and all of you I've met through 31 years of doing this work, I want to tell you all, it's been an honor, a privilege, and a real pleasure to be able to serve you. Hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.